You know.
They sent us this from the thing. I don't know if it's a sponsorship. I don't know what is going. I don't know if it got to be for you or it got to be a sponsorship.
What, Red Lobster?
Yeah, what the
fuck? No, I just want to support Red Lobster. I want to support Red Lobster. They ain't sponsoring us. They under new black ownership.
Oh, I salute to that.
They changed the menu, but they kept the biscuit. So, in fact, I'm going there real soon. We got to support them.
I just went there, right? The
See what I'm
biscuits
saying?
was
But
cold.
you ain't posted.
The biscuits was cold.
Don't do that right now, Kiss.
I went there.
Yo, Kiss, you got a fucking gimmick, man. You want to go up against everything I say.
No, it ain't.
Fuck that.
You like to talk in real time, right? I just had a show somewhere. I went there. I seen the whole thing. Black owned is back. All right, fuck it. We going to support. They gave me ice cold biscuits. And it was like racism. It was like a racism with a silence. I'm there, we there, I got the whole crew. Now, big up the Red Lobster, but we eat
Yo, they
fucking
got Red
Michelin
Lobster
star. No,
they
listen,
got Red
let me
Lobster,
talk.
Yonkers and all that,
they got
right?
it everywhere. Listen, we go, you like to say how rich you are, because I ain't
I'm not rich.
So listen, we can go to Michelin star, we can go Greasy Spoon, wherever, we do it all. So we just having a nice lunch before the shit I gotta do wherever we at. And the ladies like, what's the occasion? So I'm
What's
like,
the
what?
occasion? Oh.
Juneteenth. It
was on Juneteenth?
It was a few days after. But
no, you just gave her June.
Yeah, I smoked it. Because she's like, you guys, is a celebration? Lady, we just having them lunch. What's the occasion? Juneteenth. Damn. Smoked it. Now she came back. I think that she might put my biscuits in the freezer off that. Know what I mean? But I gave her a nice tip.
Would you try it again? Nah, I don't.
It's black owned. I'm going back.
Anybody fuck with me
give
like
me
that,
cold biscuits, though. I ain't going back.
I'm going to give them the 20%. I'm not going above and beyond. Look, I'm one of the greatest tippers. Hopefully that don't come back at me, because I'm sure there's other guys who tip even more. But, you know, the minimum to me is 20% tip. I'll give them the 20. I'm not going to give them the extra. You know, I'm mafia style. You know what I'm saying? I give them the regular tip. Then I roll up a couple of hundreds, hit them on the side, on the walkout. They know what time it is with Joe Crack. But that Red Lobster lady,
frozen
I wouldn't fuck with her. But I'm going to Red Lobster. Please treat me nice, because I'm trying to, you know, unboycott the system. I'm trying to.
Yeah, we supporting Red Lobster. It's black owned. He bought it back, man.
Damn,
hopefully he goes to the top.
You know, you might have fucked up my vibes for going to Red Lobster right now.
Nah, they got a new seafood boil.
Tell me about that.
If none of that ain't gonna matter if your biscuits is cold. You ain't even gonna make it to the seafood boil. Think about it.
No,
if it messes
no, you're absolutely correct.
They just hearing about this.
The worst thing you could do is eat bad pizza. Like if I go to a pizza spot, and the shit is whack, I don't give a fuck if Guy Fury is up in there telling me I'm never eating that pizza again. That's the trickiest business.
You don't get a second shot at the pizza.
Not at the pizza.
When it's garbage, you don't go back.
No. When it comes to the pizza, if I go there, the shit garbage, I'm never in my life. My brother-in-law's in town. They finally let him back in the U.S. 20 years. Guy, college, the best kid in the world, engineer for Columbia. They finally let him back. And he just want McDonald's. He want Cat's Deli. He want White Cat. He's showing me. He not saying Noble, fucking
He
Mr.
want that
Chow.
shit. He want to put on some pants.
What?
He want to leave here 50 pounds up.
Oh, this guy's like the Big Mac. The Big Mac.
The Big Mac.
The Big Mac. And he's showing me White Castle and all the greasiest spots. I looked up some shit in shout out Newark, New Jersey. I looked up a spot that this is the shit he want. It's on Broad Street in 860 Broad Street. They got barbecue beef ribs, turkey wings, fried turkey chops. Von Zip put me onto like a pork chop, but a turkey chop. I haven't seen that in a long time. I'm fucking pulling up.
The silver box. Let me send you a couple packs.
Turkey chops?
Yeah.
Could you send it to me?
Yeah,
I seen them in years.
I send you a couple packs, man. I got
I'm going over there for this shit. I don't know what the name is.
You want them to season? You want me to get them seasoned and saute for you?
Nah, I need that. Them turkey chops. I used to eat the turkey chops. Von Zip used to take me down to some fancy spot in the village. And I get turkey chops and I eat them like they was pork chops, but I haven't ate that. They don't have it no more. I haven't ate it like that.
They got it.
No pork on my fork.
They
no
got the
ham on
turkey
my
chops.
pan.
Yo, check this out.
We get out there, we speak easy Deutsch, Danke share, better share, you know, all that shit out there in Germany. We on that fucking that Autobahn doing 100. Now they got old men. Rest in peace, like my father, your father, the old men driving 150 miles on that shit. It's normal life on the Autobahn. And Porsches was coming, and we was doing 150 Porsche. Yo, you know when you scared to death that you force yourself to sleep? Like, I'm sleeping in the fucking car like this. I wake up, I'm done, look, 150. I keep, like, trying to force myself back to sleep. Yo, this shit crazy.
I was on the Autobahn on the tour bus. That shit was, cars was flying past.
Yeah, right?
Shit was crazy.
And so we out there, concert with my sister Mary J was out there.
MJB.
I had breakfast. Nobody would have ever thought this, right? So my DJ's Fanatic, what's up, Smith? He the guy that wake me up every time we on tour and all that when we overseas and be like, yo, it's breakfast time. You know they got the little buffet. Even though the shit bread and butter, shit trash. The breakfast is trash.
Yo.
To fucking death out there, right?
Hey.
And so...
Why you so harsh?
No, that shit is terrible, bro. I mean, when I go on tour overseas, if it ain't like Italy, Spain, or Portugal, I'm eating bread and butter and a Coke Zero for all 3 meals. There's just no way around it. Shit, the food just be trash out there. You know what I'm saying? Can you confirm yes or no?
I don't really eat like that, so I really.
Oh, no,
I go over the water, it's like no disrespect. It's like I'm doing a bid. So my mind is already.
You already know what's going on.
Yeah, I eat good before I leave, and then I'm just eat like a hummingbird over there.
No, but how about we like?
I'm just nibbling on bagels,
nowadays the shit we
croissants, fruit.
The shit we know, right nowadays, the shit we know is like, you know, we rich now. So now we know how to find the best fucking restaurant. So we go to the #1 steakhouse. Homemade butter to go with your bread. This is the top of the line. We taste the shit. This shit straight trash. Shit tastes like an orange butter. Yo, bro. Yo, so it's like bidding. You're right. You're correct. It's like bidding. By the way, if you've never been to jail, that's what it's like.
Yeah,
bidding. When you go out there, you already know bread, butter, fucking Diet Coke, Coca Zero. They Coke Zeros is real good. They might still have the cocaine in there.
He threw the breakfast under the bus and bigged up the Coke Zero.
Look, the Coke Zero might have the cocaine still in it. Is what I'm trying to say. Shit, in the bottle?
It's powerful.
Fucking legend. Like that shit. What? Oh my God. Now that is insane.
You don't bring nothing back?
Nah, I don't bring nothing back. But when I came back, I ate something. But anyway, I had breakfast with Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder.
Fine.
We need him on the show.
No doubt.
These guys are so hilarious and they talking about the podcast. They watch the pod. They watching now. What's up, fellas? Yo. They telling me everything about the podcast. They the ones who got me hyped. They was telling me all these bottom feeders. They was like, yo, everybody jealous. You came out the gate, 100,000. You're killing. You're talking that shit. This. He said, yo, they tight. They gassed me.
Tell me they
gassed me. They like, yo, bro, these guys, have you seen what? You know what I'm saying? They threw the battery in my back. 50's a subscriber. He watches the show.
Shout out to all our subscribers, man. We need a million.
We love you guys.
We going for an M. You know what I mean?
You know how many?
We in the lower 100,000s right now. We got to get to an M.
Yo, the prayer of the day, my man sent me, he's doing 46 years. He said, God removes people out of your life because he heard the conversations you didn't hear. Jesus Christ. How real is that prayer from somebody doing 46? You know what I'm saying? I thought of this crazy story, right? It's going to lead to a question for you, right? This is crazy. It's insane. It's an insane one, right? But it's the truth. It's uncappable, right? So I got a friend, right? He passed away. We used to call him Joe Bentley because he owns so many Bentleys. When we go to Miami, we used to have all these drop top Bentleys. This guy had too many Bentleys, like a Italian dude too much, right?
He died, you said?
He died, right? But I'm just telling you this story because I thought about it on the way here. I was like, who would be? But anyway, so this guy must have been the original capper because, you know, everything I say is true. These people just ain't have an incredible life like me. So they can't comprehend the shit I be saying, right? So this man was the bigger capper than me. So every time, he was so rich, but every time he would tell me stories, I'd be like, he's full of shit. Told me he used to fuck, share. One day he picks me up in my house in Miami, he pulls up to Star Island, Cher opens the door in the bustier and this and that. He pulls her ass, walks in. Shit you can't believe, right? So the man tells me that when O.J. Simpson was in the Bronco, he was in the airport with the private that O.J. Simpson is his man, right? He was the one waiting for him and AC Green to come on a private breakout. This guy did.
AC Green.
Our counts. But the point is, the man telling me all this shit, the whole time, I know, yo, Fendi, I know he's my man, he's filthy rich, but the shit he was telling me, I could not believe, right? So one day it's his wife's birthday. And he says, yo, we throwing, his wife is named Nicole. Joe Bentley, his wife is named Nicole. So he says, yo, we throwing her birthday party in my other house up in like where Trump lives, Palm Beach or some shit. We pull up. This shit got white horses. The guy had too much money, right? I go with the terror squad. It's me, Remy, Pistol Pete. This is why I got witnesses with this one. We go in there. O.J. Simpson is in the house. So Remy and Pistol start smoking blunts with him. They having the best time with O.J. Simpson.
O.J. was smoking?
Smoking blunts with Remy and Pistol, right? Remy says she even got a picture of that, right? So I go like
if
this.
you murder two people, smoking blunts is easy.
Yeah. You're right. You absolutely.
The moral to the story is when it came down to cut the cake, happy birthday, Nicole, Joe Bentley puts the machete
in OJ's
hand. And he said, you did it, nigga, you did it. And OJ started chasing him around the house with the fucking knife.
Y'all got to get an animator and turn these stories into cartoons.
Shout out to Mr. Commodore.
That's what we need.
Mr. Commodore just already started. You seen the shit he did? He did like when I robbed the gym, he played it over. He's white-faced with blonde hair, fat belly out. He's doing the Charlie Murphy. But listen to what I'm saying. OJ starts chasing him around the house with the knife. He said, you did it, man. You did it. The fucking... Who would be the O.J. Simpson of 2025 if somebody killed their wife or something like that?
What the fuck
who would be the O.J. Simpson? Who would stop TV?
What are you talking about?
Who would stop TV?
What is
if they was in the white Bronco chasing them? They might have allegedly killed their wife. In 2025, who's the celebrity?
Any celebrity.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's murder and fame?
So you think any celebrity would have the TV going crazy?
Yeah.
So you ain't got one pick.
OJ wasn't even a big celebrity when that shit happened. He just was OJ.
My pick is Tiger Woods. Because you got a white girl. It got to be a white girl, right? To make this shit go crazy. And white people...
Where did this come from? I thought he had a question for you.
I do. Here's the question. The question is, I was setting them up.
Who's the OJ of today?
2025, if a celebrity allegedly did some shit like that, who would every channel turn on to?
Anybody that killed two
But
people.
when you say that element, now you talking about the white girl, does it have to be that element?
No, I'm just thinking about how crazy it can get.
Will Smith. From slap to murder.
Will Smith running is crazy.
Oh, you can.
No, you might
and
be
Jazzy
tight.
Jeff is driving.
Jazzy Jeff is...
And he got the aux cord while he's driving. He's DJ driving.
He's DJing while he's driving.
And as he's driving, it's in West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh. Because I'm thinking Tiger Woods got the white wife. He's golf. The white people watch golfing. Because the white people love OJ. That's what made it so crazy. Right?
Yeah, but it's 2025. Black men murdering white women don't have the same cachet.
Yeah. The views of this ain't, this is out of control.
Let me tell you one of the funniest stories I ever heard.
Nigga,
When you did the Mike Tyson with Eve at the awards, and you was like, yo, you gotta take the bass out the voice. Chill, Mike, chill. That shit. I told him
What's that story? I don't know that story.
No, one day Mike was talking crazy to Eve.
Like what crazy?
Out of this world, great. Like
picture I'll eat your kids and I'll fuck you in your ass.
Not like that.
Not like that, but
yeah, no, he was saying
what happened. Mike
he was saying that crazy shit to him.
And you think
she must have looked at like a steak instead of, when you see
you thought
something.
He was gonna fuck you up?
Listen to the story.
You know when you see something and you say something in your mind? He was doing that, but it wasn't in his mind. He was just, whatever he was thinking, he was saying it. And me, Styles, and Luch is like, somebody gotta be the crash dummy. Then we gotta hawk. Somebody gotta get their whole face broke. And then we're gonna hawk them after that.
Sean Don.
And we did 20 first fingers about 20 million times. Nobody wanted to
take the first hit.
But Mike was telling her that crazy shit. I want to tell you, he was saying that crazy shit to her. And we like,
he did that to Remy. When we was in his house.
That's after she shot the girl before.
That's after that's before she allegedly shot the girl.
Hey,
I told you the time we went to his house, he opened the door ass naked.
Grand jury, she can't do
He opened the door ass naked. And I was like, yo, Mike.
Hearing that.
No, I said, yo, Mike. Yo,
Mike was doing that.
Yo, you gotta have heart to tell Mike Tyson, like, yo, my man, throw the towel on, man. Like, and I'm with some allegedly.
You at his house, though.
Yeah. I'm with some alleged.
Like this. Hello.
He was like, yo, Joe, this is the boxes. Yo, my man, you gotta stop. Then we go inside, and the type of things he was telling Remy, I felt pussy if I didn't address it. Like I had to be like, yo, Mike.
Oh, that might have to be around the same time.
No, it's the same
Mike
shit.
Was some horny demon
he was
shit.
Losing his fucking mind.
Just bugging out.
Yo. Iron Mike is crazy. He was like, yo, Joe, he showed me a brand new Benz. It was like a 500, some brand new shit, never drove. He was like, yo, you just leave her here. You got the Benz, The shit was crazy. Like, I was like, yo, my man.
Just leave her here.
Yeah, like.
That's some terrorist shit.
Remy was looking at me. Remy's eyes looked at me. Her eyes opened so big. She was like, nigga, you better not leave me in this fucking place. I think her brother was with us too. Everybody was looking like, yo, like we gonna have to like pound Mike Tyson out. We have no pause, no choice. We gonna have to like, it's nothing we can do. Like he was like, yo, showed us the brand new Benz. Shit was like 150, 200. Nobody even had that shit right then. They still had the sticker. We was like, nah. She got to go with us, Mike.
That's bananas.
No, that shit was crazy, man. Oh, it takes a lot of courage. It's almost like a guy at the movies with his girl, and they rap it to his girl, or they disrespect his girlfriend him as they 10 deep. You know you're going to get your ass whipped. A lot of these guys are cowards. They won't defend their wife or their girl or shit like that. But the guy that does, he gets the beats.
Well, sometimes the girls are the reason why they get in the situations. Because she get mouthy and start doing a whole bunch of extra shit.
Ooh.
Did you beat that?
Let me tell you something. My wife used to force me. This is when we used to have 100 guys. You're a real nigga. Take me to the club tonight by yourself. You don't need the crew, this, that. I go to the club. I see the guys we beat up the night before, 100 deep. And I'm like, there you go. You got it. It's the shit you wanted. Remember I told you about the shit happened yesterday? That's them. 100 deep. You want it? Your man's the realist? There you go. You got it, mama. No problem. This, that. Then we always got away from that. But, she used to test me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to come up in there by yourself, this, that. Yeah. The woman could definitely talk you into some shit.
Greatest album ever to come out of hip hop is Mobb Deep Infamous.
He said New York.
New York. I definitely think that's one of them.
That's definitely one of them.
I definitely wouldn't argue. I wouldn't argue with that. You know what I mean? The Infamous album did a lot for me. It did a lot for my brothers.
Yeah.
It did a lot for hip hop. Shit was incredible.
Phenom. When Prodigy died, I was at his funeral, and it was so. First of all, you walk in the funeral and they playing boom boom. They had a band playing it. Boom boom. There's a war going on outside. No man to say. They was playing the beat when you walk in the funeral. A band. Could have been the Roots. I don't know. Somebody. They playing that. So I'm in the back. I'm tearing up, and it just hit me at that moment that say if hip hop was a pyramid, we lost like a big stone. Like I was in there and I realized like, yo, we really took a L. Prodigy is dead. And in the middle of the whole shit, you know how when your friends come up there and talk about you, one of them mans got up there and was like, and fuck KRS-One, the bridge ain't over there. I'm like, yo, wow. 30 years later, they still shooting at us. I'm like, yo, I'm with you. I'm at the funeral with you, baby. What you talking about? I don't give a fuck, this, that, yo, face. But my favorite album of all time, whether New York or anybody, is Illmatic. Nasty Nas. Even when I'm on that plane, my biggest fear of the plane, when that shit start doing all this shit, he'd be like, you want to take a license for this? Your ass should be out saying going to get something. Yo, done pass the Henny, man. And they got, all that shit. Yo, son, nah. This is Illmatic. Even when you got the record deal or you don't got the... See, that's what's hip-hop. Hip-hop's missing that a lot, too. Those legendary skits. The Wu-Tang skit. Yo, son, I'm hit. Wu-Tang?
Drag me in the building.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the 17. The 17, huh? Go ahead, son. They definitely missing skits. But anytime you talk about legendary or classic album or any of that, it could go for days like a religious argument. So
yeah, it is.
But I only think it was a problem if it's things on the list that nobody agrees of. You know what I mean? So
that's the story of the Grammys.
When Ninth Wonder sat down and said,
that's the story of
infamous,
the Grammys.
I'm not.
Look, I had beef with 50
with
Cent. I watched him come into the fucking Grammys. He sold 30 million records. You remember that first 50 Cent album? He was nominated. That nigga might have lost the tic-tac-toe. He got up and looked around and walked right back out that fucking Grammy. Like the Grammy, they've been better these years, right? But they had it all the way fucked up. Like they was giving, fucking Mork and Mindy the Grammy over Biggie and shit like this. And you sitting there like, yo, this shit is nuts. I watched 50 Cent walk in, sold 30 million records, man. G-Unit. Boom, we could get this shit popping. Boom. He walked up in there. His seat wasn't even warm. He sat there for like 2 seconds. And the winner is Herbal and Peaches over here.
Yo.
And the man got up and walked out. And that's when I knew, we all fucked in the Grammys. When I saw that shit, I said, oh no, everybody fucked in the Grammys. Like, and I don't know what expertise they use. If it has to be elevator music or some shit, I don't know what it is. I know I lost 2 of my Grammys. I got nominated, I want to say 6 times. One I lost to the Black Eyed Peas for Lean Back, and they didn't even have Fergie with them. They didn't even have the white girl yet. So they was really not even popping at the time, right?
They was just the Black Eyes.
Yeah, the Black Eyes. Yeah. They ain't have Fergie. If you ain't got Fergie, you ain't supposed to be winning Lean Back. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't. You at least Fergie, we understand. We got Fergie. But then the second one I lost was Chance the Rapper. I still don't, let me tell you something. I'm bitter about that. I'm bitter. Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, I know Chance.
He be all the way up. Remy comes out of jail for 8 years.
What songs?
I come out of jail.
What song was the?
No, he won with that. The only song. You don't want no problems. Got no problems with me. That's a decent song, but it didn't mean as much as the hood. We went to jail, both of us. We came back. We had an all-time low. We put out a record. I'm all the way up. It goes #1, and Chance the Rapper wins. Come on, man. They wasn't tapped into the culture right. Automatically, you're supposed to give it to the Robin Hoods.
I got nominated once. I don't know who I lost to.
Let me tell you something. This man, Big Pun, first Latino to sell 2 million records solo. We go to the Grammys. We rent the biggest mansion. This man get the girls to come from San Francisco. They did the finger waves on Pun. Pun had the finger waves like Mac Dre and all those guys out there in San Francisco. That's the infamous pictures. We got the big suits with each other. Like,
I remember that.
Man, we walked up in there. Your man Ricky Martin was up there. He was living la vida loca. We was like, oh shit! I waited my whole life to go to the Grammys. I'm looking at this. Everybody's over there. You got fucking every superstar you ever name in your life. So we just sit down in 1 second. When we get there, the guy from Loud Records come up and be like, yo, they did the hip hop before this. Y'all lost. Pun said, man, fuck these. Let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck the Grammys. I said, yo, Pun. Like, it's the first time we've been invited to some fly. She was like, fuck them. You coming with me or not? I was like, oh my God. We walked up out of that shit. He was tight. He was tight. So they really matter. People definitely want to get celebrated.
I think it's somebody in the academy that figured out we happy with just getting nominated.
Nah, fuck that. will.i.am says that Black Thought is a trillion times. This is hip hop. We got to discuss this, Jada. He's 1 trillion times better than Jay-Z.
That's how he feels. Where you want me to elaborate on how that man feels?
So that's it. You just say that's how he feels. That's that.
Yeah, I came from where you mind your business. You know what I'm saying? I was taught to mind my business.
Me personally, I let the facts be the facts, and I let the history determine itself. You had your shot to make hits, to be the biggest in the game. She was a model for 1.5 years. I had my shot. We all had our shot at who's the best rapper, who's the biggest rapper in the game. The Roots played and are still playing an integral part of hip hop, right? They also crossed up. They're like JB Smooth. They hooked up with the Jewish white guy and they got the lick. They in. Like, they could do bar mitzvahs and all the white joints.
All I'm gonna tell you is you're never gonna hear a rapper say fucking Coldplay's 1,000,000 times better than Black Eyed Peas. They put that out there, and that's the reason the hip-hop is hanging on a string, is they fucking making everybody go against each other for no reason. Just for small talk and clicks and get the most traffic to your thing. If that's how he feels, fuck it, that's how he feels. But there's nowhere on Google. You could Google, Chat, GBT, whoever the fuck you want. You're not gonna find Hove or Black Thought nowhere saying the Backstreet Boys is 1 trillion times better than NSYNC. Leave our fucking culture alone. That's my opinion too. Because you're starting off some shit and then he's gonna go be in a state-of-the-art hills somewhere making cars and all. Just don't do that. What's called for that? If you feel like that, that's fine. But
no.
We need no more nuclear bombs set off in hip-hop unless it's called for. $1 billion, this guy's a rich tech, he makes cars. He's gonna go on an interview and just say, that's his thoughts, cool, but we don't need that. Think about it. Find me somewhere where a prolific rapper went somewhere and said, this guy's better than will.i.am 1 trillion times.
Well, if I say it, right, if you say it, you can't say it yourself anyway. Because even the time LL Cool J's invented GOAT, He's one of the GOATs. But when he said I'm better than everybody, or he said some statement like, I'm the greatest.
No, if somebody says it about themselves, it's different than somebody, for one, that ain't the type of music you do ain't even our type of music to just go up there and just put two people against.
He almost lined up Black Thought, huh? Like if you
He
think
lined
about
up everything, because what the fuck do that got to do with anything? Even if that's his thoughts. Save it to your fucking self.
I'm gonna move on from there because he might have stopped the bombshell, a nuclear, whatever the case may be. Yeah, thank you for
The more we put lighter fluid on it, the more it goes. Let that shit go down. They both great. You know
There's
what I
a
mean?
difference between fucking up and being fucked up. Huh?
Definitely.
You know, I sit with my sisters. I sat the other day, had dinner with our sister Mary J.
MJ.
And all of them. And, you know, I don't think I bothered them when I was just hungry. So I was like, yo, where y'all at? They were like, yo, here, I pulled up. I got to eat some shit, right? But when I had these conversations with the women, you know, beautiful conversations, but she said, there's a difference between fucking up and being fucked up.
Yeah.
You can fuck up.
Yeah.
That don't mean you fucked up.
Yeah. Which one you rather be?
Man,
You rather fuck up or you rather be fucked up?
It depends on what level of...
I'd rather fuck up.
You rather
There's
fuck
a chance
up.
to fix that, and
If
you
it's
learn from
being
your
fucked
lesson.
up.
Being fucked up is no good. Some mean albums out there.
Oh, you going album mode? Okay, I was
Raekwon.
trying to talk about life. Yeah.
Raekwon's album, fire.
Raekwon the Chef.
Freddie Gibbs' album with Alchemist. Shit is crack.
Man, that's crazy. Freddie Gibbs' Alchemist album is really, really crazy. Raekwon. I love what Nas is doing, throwing out those You heard that new Ghostface song?
Ghostface single, crazy.
He dumbed out. My favorite Wu-Tang member. Who's your favorite Wu-Tang member? You don't want to answer, huh? You gotta have a favorite.
All of them.
You ain't got a favorite?
All of them.
My favorite Wu-Tang member is Raekwon the Chef. I just love his delivery. I love everything he stand for, the shit he was talking about. He was like the drug dealer Wu-Tang member. You know what I'm saying? And me, I always been in that street, that paraphernalia, you know what I'm saying? So I could always relate to Ray more than everybody. And everybody else is phenom. Some people say Inspector Deck. Some people say U-Guard. Some people say...
All of them, my brother.
So we gonna say that Freddie Gibbs' Alchemist album is phenom. Alchemist hit me up and said, thank us for bigging him up when we all picked him as one of our top beats that we ever rapped to.
That's my brother, Al. Yeah, me.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Yeah. The new Mobb Deep album is finished too. Shout out to Have.
So one of them Jeopardies, they put, what's the address? Cedric Avenue, 1515. Your normal person, your normal moms, your normal school teacher or somebody like that, they wouldn't really technically know that was the birthplace of hip hop. So that's justified, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to us to explain that, right? There's one of the biggest birthplaces of hip hop, Kool Herc, threw them parties there. And it became legendary. But, hip-hop started in 3 different areas. So it started there. It started in Bronx River. Then it started in my hood, too. So at three, Kiss, what do you want me to say to you? You want me to tell you? Shot Rock, the first female MC, is from my block. Little Rodney C. Ruby D, the first Latino MCs from my block. Melly Mel's from my block. Love Bug Starcy's from my block. Grandmaster Flash used to play 23 Park. Like, I'm from the Mecca, the soil. So, whenever anybody tries to start some hip-hop shit, they just can't. I'm from there. I'm sorry for you.
Is it Sedgwick or is it your block?
No. It started in 3 different places. Cedric is where Kool Herc is from, and we acknowledge that as the birthplace of hip-hop, but it started 3 different... It's Bambaataa, it's Flash, and it's Kool Herc. Those are the 3 founding fathers of hip-hop. And it started out in them 3 areas in the Bronx. I happen to be from one of the areas where the biggest guys ever did it, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. You know, one day I'm watching Melly Mel playing basketball in my across the street from my house, and the next day he's doing Shaka Khan at the Grammys, B. You know, I seen them when they all got, the whole Furious Five got their first white 190 Benzes, and they pulled up to my block back to back on them shits like this, and I'm watching it as a little kid like, you know, I'm really from that. That's not even what you made me go there because you put the Cap face. It's not Cap. There's nothing I could do. I'm sorry. I was born there, the Mecca. But 1515 Sedgwick.
That's Melly Mel saying Shaka Khan.
Yeah, Shaka Khan. I want to get you Shaka Khan. I want to get you Shaka Khan. That's Melly Mel. Huh? 1520 Sedgwick Avenue? Okay, I'm five paces off. But the thing is, that's across the street from River Park Towers. That's one way in, one way out. They throw them fucking refrigerators at you off the roof in there. River Park Towers, that shit, be lucky to go in and come out. Don't go see some girl at River Park Towers. You ain't coming out. That's a different type of thing. But yo, Jada, man, you're one of the funniest guys in the world. I appreciate all your contributions. Everything you do, I believe, is hip-hop, right? You always represent hip-hop culture.
That's a East Coast culture.
We gotta fix the Ice Cube borderline violation, right? Because Ice Cube, here in this show, this is the love of the culture. This is the preservation. This is like the national preservation forest of hip-hop. And whatever that means. And, you know, Ice Cube, living legend. Is it just jokes with you, or do you ever feel like...
Listen, let me be clear.
Did I miss something? We skipped the whole thing.
No, but I'm doing the Jadakiss right now. I'm trying to fix this.
What happened? Let me be clear here. First and foremost, I never attacked Ice Cube, the man. I never attacked his character. And first of all, my whole point was this word hate is being so overly abused and thrown around now that unless you have an opinion that's favorable, you're a hater. No, I'm opinionated. And then sometimes in my delivery comedically, I'm gonna be a little bit brutal. But at the end of the day, I never question his character. I never questioned him as a man. And listen, I even gave him his flowers and said, yes, he is a pioneer, a trailblazer, an icon in hip hop, especially with the West Coast. I'm just not a fan of his artistry. And by that, I'm just simply meaning, listen, man, for me, my musical palette, my hip hop palette, I'm an East Coast dude, man. But I like Snoop. I like Pac, who technically is from the East. But nonetheless, just because I'm not a fan of that does not mean that I'm a hater. And if I'm being really specific, what I was really speaking to was comedically, acting-wise. Because I just feel like, and listen, I know it's all about getting the bag and the money. And, you know, I just feel like with sometimes artistry, a rapper can't do comedically what a comedian can, because that's a muscle. That's an instinct. That's in our blood. We eat, sleep, shit, breathe comedy. No more than I can go in the booth and do what you can. Better than you.
You know, I saw T.I. Do some comedy. He was actually pretty good. Okay, don't go there.
Your opinion. It's your opinion.
My opinion.
But the comedy community will tell you otherwise. Because here's the problem. If you're going to step into another genre, you got to humble yourself. And T.I. approaches comedy with the same bravado he approaches rap. That's a different aesthetic.
Yeah.
Humble yourself.
I agree with you. I thought T.I. was funny, right? I may die one day.
Definitely gonna die one day.
No, but I may die one day of laughter. I don't know if nobody...
Well, then I'm going to be the one to kill you.
Of laughing, because I'm the guy they threw me out the movie theater, Eddie Murphy Raw. I went over there with the whole projects. Out of the whole projects, the security came, was like, you're an asshole. You're the one that gotta go. I'm the one making the most noise in the movie theater. They threw me out the movie. I am a sucker for a laugh. Like a sucker for a laugh. So I thought T.I. was funny.
But there's levels to this shit.
Well, I'm gonna admit something here too that I've been noticing. I've been looking at and said, in hip hop, it's all about competition, right? So you got to convince yourself you're better than every other rapper, whatever the case may be. And so there's a bit of delusion and whatever. And so we start the podcast, and the first thing I do is start shooting. Like I want to smoke with all the podcasters, and I realized I got to humble myself a little because we just started this, even though we the rookies of the year. But I could see where people could look at it and be like, yo, this guy, but this just my heart. I've always been like a warrior, a gladiator to come out there for the smoke. But I realized the podcast is a different space. It's like everybody's smiling at each other. Nobody got smoke with each other. So I'm thinking top 5 dead or alive. Who want to jump out? Where's the smoke? Who we got? But that ain't what it's about. It's about having an opinion and bringing something to the people. So I get what you're saying with T.I. Go ahead, Kiss. What you saying?
I mean, you right and wrong. It's different kind of smoke. It's like behind the scenes. It's behind the scenes hate and smoke with this.
Yeah, but I don't
For
think
one, this ain't even our. We borrowing this space. Well, at least I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you tell me podcasting or rapping, ladies and gentlemen, this is our last show. I like it. But, you know what I mean? As long as you can do both, if people start thinking you taking their job,
So you've been feeling a little hate behind the scenes?
You just being boisterous. I'm just watching them from the side.
Have you ever dealt with this? Because you're one of the most liked MCs of all time. Have you ever dealt with this?
I am, but I ain't. When it's time to go 300 Spartan, then I'm not that liked as I am when.
And just so you know, it wasn't just Cube that jumped on me. 50 jumped on me too because of that. Because of the joke I made about 50. You know what I mean?
See, but 50 and them niggas, they'll beat you up, Aries. I'm just keeping it real. Maybe Ice Cube is regular.
What's wrong with this guy?
No. I'm keeping it a buck. You run into them guys in the airport, they might do something to you. I had beef with them.
Well, that's cool.
So I know what the beef is. Is it one thing for us to just like certain guys you don't play with because they're gonna jump out.
Listen,
I love the comedians. I'm like,
it's no thing with comedians.
Joe. I don't ever pretend to be something I'm not. I ain't an Evans nigga. I'm a Huxtable. But best believe I keep some dudes with me too. The old Jews.
Now they gonna have to jump out.
A team of Jews.
I'm telling you.
A team of Jews. And I'll sue a motherfucker in a minute.
Yo, Fendi, we got royalty in the building. I ain't know Fendi snuck in there. He got his trumpet.
We got a studio audience, correct?
We have a studio audience. But Aries, I'm just I gotta be honest with you because you're my guy. You're on my album. I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I advocate for you every time I can because I think you're hilarious. But I do know where that could go wrong.
Well, of course.
That one. The Ice Cube, it is. Everybody, that one could go wrong. I'm promising you.
You put hands and feet on people too. Why you just acting like he don't do that?
That's a super
But it's not
fact.
about that. He's a comedian.
Listen, let me tell you the joke. It was almost harmless. I was talking about how, anytime they make a brother play in a movie where he's a scientist or a computer tech, like 50 did in the movie with Stallone. I forgot what it was called, but they was in some prisons and glass cubes. And I said, you know what the difference between 50, the rapper, from 50 to computer tech? I'm a computer tech. I work with computers and do computers. I'm a computer tech. Glasses. Clark Kent, Superman. If you're a great actor, you don't need the glasses. Just do the performance. So that was the joke. I got to ask, because now it just hit me. I got to ask you a question. So when most people go, there's dudes that do battle rap, like Loaded Lux and Murder Mook. For some reason, a lot of battle rappers can't make successful albums. And then I'm going, and they also go, well, a lot of guys that are successful at making albums can't battle rap. And I go, when you think about a guy like Jada, one of the hardest MCs ever, if you had to battle rap, I
can't do that shit.
For real?
I think you could, though.
I could, but I can't. They possess a special thing with that. And I mean, matter of fact, I could, and they might be able to make classic albums. It's just once the people start saying, yo, the battle rap niggas can't make good albums. The regular niggas can't be battle. I maybe can if you push me to the limit. Or the bag was out of, because they never say who win. Whoever the winner or the loser is up to the individual's ears. Like, they never just put a thing up, Airy, 50 rounds, Kiss, 3 rounds. It's just if you was there or you watched the link, you come outside, your man might think you won, other man might think I won. So if the bag is right, there's no... All you gotta do is win a good round and a half.
I think that
right
was
or wrong,
I think that was the
You get a round and a half, you could be... how many rounds? Is it 3?
3.
But it's really an art of that shit. They can keep starting over in order to come back with the... that should take a lot of practice. I would have to go to I have to go in the camp of...
See, from the outside looking in and just, as a fan, you just go...
I could do it. I probably could, but I ain't going to just step out there and say I could.
And then my question to you, Joe, is...
I want to help answer that, too.
Okay, but let me ask you this. I would think, like, if there's so much potential money in, what if they were to set up, like, a pay-per-view and go, we would love to see Eminem verse Jada, Fabulous verse another MC, like that, and that never happens really, except with the versus thing that just happened because of COVID.
The thing I'm trying to tell you is to be careful with 50 Cent in them.
How did he get back to...
No, I'm just trying to tell you.
Where is we? We talking to... Are you here?
This hip-hop thing, right, is good. Well, the guys that get the most respect, they have unscathed resumes. So nobody ever robbed Fat Joe. Nobody ever beat Fat Joe up. All the guys I ever beefed with, they never got one up, right? 50's part of that frame of thought where no one gets one up on him, right? So you got to understand these guys got these type of like egos where they're not trying to take no type of L. So with the battle rap, ain't no professional rapper. Like you might find a Fat Joe Star, you might find one of them. You ain't gonna find a top tier rapper trying to battle for any amount of money. Jada against Eminem, this. They're not doing that shit because nobody wants that blemish on a record, and it's the same way streetwise with rappers. Once you catch that L and you on video, they were terrified of Suge Knight till they seen him get beat up one time and they had him on film. After that, they was trying to rush him everywhere he went. Arizona. These people were so terrified of him. So once they see you catch that L somewhere, whether it's battle rap or whatever the case may be, good luck walking around the same way you walk around. Now, let me go back to that original question. The truth is, there's a lot of artists out there that don't know how to make a hit record. Don't ask me why. There's a lot of artists out there that don't know how to make a hit hook. Don't ask me why. There's a lot of artists out there that don't know how to change their flows. There's a lot of artists out there that's considered the greatest lyricists of all time that never could pick a good beat. Don't know why. It's like with you come to comedy, they gotta be like a chamber. Does he rock the crowd? Does he say funny shit on the spot? Does he have premeditated shit? There's a criteria. For some reason, everybody's not born with that chamber, with every single chamber. And I watched it, the greatest, if you want me to say a name, which is not right, but there's been some of the greatest guys that we consider the greatest rappers of all time that didn't know how to pick a beat or didn't know how to really make a hit. And so some of them hid under the cloth of, I'm underground. I'm underground. I don't really want to make a hit. I don't really want that kind of success. I don't this. But at the end of the day, I think rappers, like I started out underground, digging in the crates. I think it shows growth if you're able to make a song like Who Shot Ya and then do a What's Love. You know what I mean? And me, I used to tell all my crew digging in the crates, I used to tell them all, yo, I came in here to be a superstar. I did not come in here to just be underground. Not pointing them out in any way, but just saying there's artists that just can't do everything. And there's some artists that haven't had the luck. Like you. You're beyond talented. Everybody knows you beyond talented. You just ain't have no Adam Sandler in your corner. You just ain't have no, you ain't have somebody with that type of power to say, this is the guy. You know, so you, similar to us, you got to fight your way to where you got your spot. We still fighting.
One of the greatest lyrics from you that I loved was at that time when you said, what's everybody so mad at the Southpaw? Switch up your style, switch to Southpaw.
I was thinking about that today.
That was me. And he borrowed it.
Jada,
I was listening. That was my original. That's my one. Google it.
Yo, Jada.
Go to Charlie. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hold on.
That's my line.
I borrowed it, bro.
Everybody so mad at the Southpaw. Learn how to switch your style up and go Southpaw.
Yo, Jada, let me tell you something.
Say it, but you open your mouth for. Better reason for me to just open your scalp more. Woo! Man, that's me. Man, let's not get this. I mean, we ain't got all time.
No, but I gave you that. I gave you that shout out.
No, yeah.
On a super smash hit record.
Yeah.
But
it's Vision who came from Thug It Out, then he threw it on making
once again, the crossover. Let me explain something to you, right? The point I was making, right, is at that time, everybody borrowed.
No, I didn't. I'm just making sure he got to know where it came from.
Yeah, he might have set me up with that shit.
No, I swear to God. No, I swear to God. You were the only person that I heard say that.
His shit was a little underground.
Yeah, his song was it.
My shit was smashed. No, but I still gave him the props, Jada. I was listening.
No, I don't care about
all right, but
it being a bigger song. I just don't. You're not gonna deprive me of being a part of it. That's all.
But I did big.
You gave me these. I love you.
That's a big record, Make It Rain. But let me explain something to you, right? I traveled around the whole country. I did this thing, I think it was for Bud Light. And in every city, the star of the city basketball player would come out, right? So if it was Memphis, it was Zach Randolph at the time. If it was Philly, AI. And we would host every one. What I noticed that the whole entire country, from the East to the Midwest, to the West, to the South, were only playing down South music in the club. One time, New York created hip hop. That was no longer we was not running the game. The West took it, we wasn't running it. South took over the game to the point of I gotta be deaf, dumb, and blind to be sitting in the hottest club with the hottest ball player not to notice this shit done changed on us. You can't come with the boom back and think you're gonna pop one off. It just wasn't working at that time. The DJ got to spin with fluidity the same shit that's rocking. So the DJ playing nothing but the down south shit. So I'm in Memphis, and the guy goes and says, let's throw it back. He throws on, the rock building's in the building tonight. Oh, the problem with that was actually number one at that time. He said the throwback. The throwback of the day. Rock building in the building tonight. It's because they're so used to hearing nothing but the dirty South winning all day that even though that record was the hottest shit out, they called it the throwback. Same with New York. New York was really, really cocky. I remember there was a time when New York, you listen to Hot 97 and they'd be like, yo, what's playing outside of the 5 boroughs? And they'd be like, these are my confessions. And then they had that shit in a chokehold to where they wasn't playing that. So according to the line, why you mad at the city? You got to switch to South. You know how many New York rappers was
wish they could switch?
Heated. No. Because at first, they get mad at you. You figure it out. They get upset. Yo, he getting to the bag. Man, the nigga made it down south here. That's what's ringing right now. So all my New York colleagues, furious. I'm reading the Source magazine. Oh, how could he rhyme on something like this? Next thing I know, everybody's the 808 rocking like this. But they was dumb mad at me when I first did Make It Rain. They were like, yo, how you can rap on that? And then everybody is just a new norm. Then New York starts sounding like the dirty South, to be honest with you. If you're going to keep it a buck. Because they were like, yo, we got to make one of these. You know, this shit happened.
There you go, my brother.
Bill Clinton wearing the TS Air Force.
That's fire.
This ain't Photoshop, my brother.
No, that's fire.
There ain't no cap in this. You see that? I got that presidential Bill Clinton rocking these sneakers. I've been trying to put up a poster I got of this in my house. They won't allow me.
Hold it up.
It's Bill Clinton, bro. Thank you, my brother. This shit is
I
beautiful.
don't see why he wouldn't wear your Air Force Ones.
Huh?
He like getting ed.
They throw the flag. Yo, you got
That's no
two.
flag.
Yo, get the. That's a flag.
He gonna hit me with
No,
a
that's a flag.
I hate my own self for the
Yo, throw the flag, man. Yo,
probably
Bill.
had some airs on when he got right.
Man.
I mean, my man Bill probably had airs on in the whole office that day.
I know somebody who's, I can't say, but who is, I'm talking about top 5 dead or alive singer. I can't even, in every genre.
Just in case.
The man goes to perform for Christmas at the White House. And he says Bill Clinton pulled him in the room and was like, yo, where the hoes at, bro? I thought you were... It seems Bill ain't learned his lesson. Yo, Bill Clinton tells him, I'll tell you who after Carlos, you'll die. The man tells me, yo, I'll go to sing at the White House. Bill Clinton pulls me in the room like, yo, I thought you had all the bitches, man. Where's the bitches at? This, that. He was like, yo, this is in the White House, the president, you know, Bill, he liked the ladies, man.
I mean,
You know, there's no turkey chops.
yo, it is turkey chop. As a matter of fact, that's why I bought Top here. Top,
Yeah.
order this guy some turkey chops, man.
Yo.
Send it to the crib.
Yo,
man. He
I
talking
went to
about his
20
no turkey
stores.
chops.
My massage therapist, shout out
I
to
told them Shady Brook got him, man.
Where?
Shady Brook. Yo, Shady Brook.
Where?
Send Fat
Where's
Joe a
that?
fucking pack of turkey chops.
I went to Stop and Shop, 20 of them, they ain't got no turkey chop.
We went to the wrong ones.
Everybody who told me, yo, it's turkey chops, I sent them to get me turkey chops. Nobody brought back. Huh? Yo, I need them bad. I've been looking
Yeah, I
for
need them
chops.
bad.
You know, I used to be with Von Zip, man, the living legend in Harlem. He used to take me down there to the Village. They had a fancy...
Somebody get him a turkey chop, please.
They had a fancy restaurant. Not restaurant, supermarket, Citadella or some shit. Who has it?
Shady Brook turkey chop.
Yeah, man. Order them shits right now, man.
Yo, Rich, can you order this turkey chop? Well, you got to get it from the company, right?
I mean, the supermarket.
Yo, Rich,
Wait,
that might have been a flag.
So it's the... Throw the
You
flag.
ordered me some turkey
Flag.
chops.
He got the flag.
Yo,
Yo, he got it. I've been looking for him.
yo, somebody Instacart.
Oh, you got to get like
Yo,
10 packs.
can we
I bet you I got the
Instacart 'em?
cash.
Can we Instacart them some turkey chops right now so we can, they can
Bro, I'm
see them?
looking- Everybody who told me, yo, I got turkey chop, none of them was able to buy me a turkey chop. I
They
told
couldn't
them about-
produce. They couldn't produce.
It ain't in season right now, I guess, because I couldn't see. I went to 20 hood Stop and Shops. Nobody had turkey chops. No, I need turkey chops.
It's the same thing.
It gotta
It's the
feel like a
thing.
pork chop, but it's a, you know, I'm the guy. I find yellow watermelon. Like I get the yellow watermelon.
We got yellow watermelons right
I get
now.
the pink pineapples.
Yeah.
Like I'm good at finding shit. I can't find a turkey chop. I'm keeping it real. I find the yellow watermelon, the pink pineapple.
Yo.
Why I can't find a turkey chop?
You don't know where to look.
I've been looking.
I've been looking. Turkey cutlet, man.
Yo,
It's
I
the
just
same thing.
Just shout out my man Von Zip, rest in peace, right? Von Zip was like the last no snitch American gangster from Harlem. That's it. And this man would be in Cullinan's in Harlem and this and that. And I remember one time, just to show off with me, he picked me up. He said, yo, Joe, come with me. I'm buying a Benz. So we go out to Jersey. He pays in cash for the Benz with the small face 20s. Just showing me. He had like 1970s money. And he counted all this shit there. You could smell like it was in a wall. Just the front for me. He must have went in the wall, pulled out some old school money, and bought the shit with old school. You know how everybody be rapping like, I got money for the, I got money I ain't spent since 92, this. He really took me to buy a Benz, maybe 100-something thousand, and it was all in that old school where you smell a shit. Your father left you some money like that, right? No, he did, though. Tom P left you some money that, remember, you smell old like it was back in the day shit. Money always worked. Let me tell you something. We got a tour coming. Havoc of Mobb Deep. Raekwon the Chef.
Locks.
Locks is on that tour?
Uh-huh.
Are you, yeah?
Supposed to be.
You guys are killing the market, man. I got to go to Yugoslavia to get a check.
Yo, come on.
You guys is...
I'm trying to get some of them bags you getting over there. South Dakota, North Dakota. Know what I'm saying, Rich?
We in Miami. So, I mean, it is what it is, but that would be crazy. The Locks, Mobb Deep, Raekwon the Chef. That would be, like, I love what y'all doing with the Cash Money.
It should be a nice show.
Should be a very nice show. Dynasty Commodity. I mean, do you guys have samples? Because I don't get high, but if I got high, did you have a sample?
You can have a pre-roll for you to test it for you.
So Dynasty Commodity does have samples. Okay. Thank you very much. Shout out Trigger Tone, Jamal. Do you got a sample from Dynasty Commodity? This is the number one he got. They gave you a sample?
Yeah, they gave me a nice...
No!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rich.
They took care of me.
Yo, Rich, I'm sorry. I thought you didn't give out samples.
Nah, they gave me a nice package when I went for the...
Styles P opened up a joint.
Yeah, Strains for Life, 145th and Broadway.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean...
I might pull up today on that motherfucker just to pull up. I don't get high, but I got to go show support. Anytime one of us open a business, do anything like that, we got to pull up.
Facts.
That's like, that's the American dream, being an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I've been an entrepreneur since I'm 12 years old. I don't want to work for nobody. I just don't want to. You remember when Nori was up here, he was like, yeah, I wanted y'all show. I was like, yeah, Nori, I worship you. I don't just worship you. I love you to death. I'm not working for you. I just don't.
It's hard.
I can't work for nobody.
It's so hard.
Every business I ever did, somebody done sat down with me, yo, I want to invest money. I'm like, I'm good. Like, do the rewind to 10? You know how many guys we know with serious money sat down with me? I love it. It's disruptive. Can I give you 10 million of this? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm the boss. Why would I want? You know what I'm saying? But, whenever one of us get a business, I pulled up when Raekwon got one.
Astoria.
In New Jersey. I went out there.
Astoria, man. Astoria. We got to definitely get an award because we throwing that shit on up here, and
what you want us to do?
They overlooking us.
Nah.
They overlooking us. They overlooking us, man.
These guys
that shit on, man.
These guys are dizzy, and the colder it gets, because it's summer. We've been doing this summer. When it gets cold,
yeah, because we can come in here with
electrical shit on.
How cold it is in here.
Yo, by the way, the AC snaps the back of the neck, guys. I'm not complaining. This place is incredible, but for some reason, the AC is like...
Now, you got to be right under it, because when we have a guest and I got to sit over there, I said, I know what crack.
Yo, I got like a professional cold. This shit don't leave. I have a cold for life.
It's under...
Yo, this shit is legendary.
You under there.
Yesterday, for some reason, it was really working. Bam, just on my neck and shit. Yo, Harlem, you got something? Look at my man, Harlem made for me, man. He said he got a gift for me. I told him, man, you might as well come on. Harlem everywhere, man. He's a great guy, man.